So I bet you're wondering, how can these two help me save my marriage in a week and guarantee it? Well, I'm Tony V, and I'm here with my incredible wife, Nikki V, to share with you just 2 or 3 stories of how we've managed to do this and help thousands of people. And so look to see how can we help you. So our first story is from a couple that we helped recently in London. Yeah?
Yes. You know, a great couple who'd been married 25 years and had got to that level of disconnection, sadly, where, you know, it was all seemed to be over and finished and divorce was the only answer. And when the guy in the relationship, you know, was very, very truthful with his wife and told her that, you know, he'd been unfaithful to her for the whole 25 years of their marriage and had visited prostitutes and most recently had an affair with her best friend, and you know, you can imagine whether you're a man or a woman that this had happened to, that this would be seemingly an impossible situation. And you know, to tell you that today, after having spent some intensive time with us and some really for them to understand each other's needs to a really high level, you know, they're together and doing great.
Yeah, absolute magic and miracles happened as we helped them see what had actually been underlyingly going wrong when seemingly there seemed no hope for them, and the trip to the lawyer seemed like the only solution. And there was that other couple, was sort of a transatlantic situation going on, where a call came in from a guy about his woman who suddenly decided, although she was pregnant, she wanted to have an abortion, and the phone call came through and magic really did happen from that.
Yes, it was. And you know, obviously this young couple was so disconnected that he was in one country, she was in another, and she was making a decision about their future, you know, from a place of, you know, feeling so disconnected from him. And very, very quickly, and that's one of the things that we really want to help people, you know, to assure you that we can do, is react very, very quickly to your situation. And we got on the phone to both of them and, you know, talked to them about what they really did want for the future, and managed to get them, you know, to really get talking back together, and then to help them to heal that relationship till that, you know, and now we have baby and, you know,
happy family. Yeah, all because they took that time out to make that all important call. Otherwise, it was a trip to the abortion clinic on the Monday. And it was literally 48 hours before that was happening, so it was all booked in. And the third couple, I guess, was actually an all-American couple.
Yes.
Who phone call came in from, you know, the other side of the pond, because obviously we're here in the UK, and they were right at the end of their tether, weren't they?
Yeah, and this was a very, you know, again, a very common situation, and the woman in this relationship was so sure that this was the end of the line. They'd again been married a long time, but they were so interwoven, their lives were so interwoven, which is what we obviously understand with money and things like that. And she was basically saying, look, I've made my decision, and I've also told him that, you know, it's the end of the line for us, and, you know, we need to, you know, go to the lawyer, as Tony said, and get a divorce. And we managed to help them, again, with some intensive time together, and to really understand, you know, the fact that, you know, Tony can really relate to what the guys are happening for the guys, and I myself for the women, and also vice versa, that we can really help people understand from a woman and a man's point of view of what's really going on inside of us. So, you know, another, you know, success story really is somebody now who's, you know, they're really taking their marriage forward and looking forward to a future of, well, you know,
yeah, it's
great things.
And all of these people have all got children, you know, so it's very fascinating. And I think for the last couple, you know, these were professionals, they're both doctors. So this sort of challenge in modern life can take you out, no matter what your education or your wealth or wherever you're standing. Whatever your problem is right now, it will seem like the biggest problem that you've ever had in your life. And it often seems like you're lonely and isolated, and you go to your friends or your parents and ask for support and help. But honestly, they sadly very often just don't have the skill set to be able to help you out. So one of the other things that's also interesting is that many people end up at the lawyers. I've got our friendly, amazing lawyer who does some great work in collaborative lawyering and mediating. That's the other great word. Mm-hmm. And she's an amazing soul. So if you just listen to her by pressing the button on the lawyer's view, you'll see that, you know, getting a divorce can be a bit more complicated and certainly emotionally painful than you'd imagine, and incredibly costly.
Yes.
You know, it's just unbelievable. So please take a moment or two to listen to our interview with Debbie, our lawyer, and she, one way or the other, we believe we can help you. We can either send you there there and help you sort it out in an amicable way, or we believe if you were to invest the time and energy into our program of helping you save your marriage, then magic and miracles can actually happen. Now, all you need to do is to be prepared to take some action now. Now, over on the side there, you'll see a little form where it just needs you to enter up your email address and your name, and then from a series of emails, we will help you get to the next stage so you understand everything that's going to happen. So if you really want to make this happen, where you've got, as I say, to the end of the road and you don't know what else to do, then expect miracles and magic to happen.
That's right. And if there's only one of you here watching, either the man or the wife, as it were, please get in touch with us anyway, because we've helped so many couples to really start to get talking, so that then you can both be helped. So don't worry if it's just one of you.
So yeah, that's from me, Tony V, and the amazing Nikki V. We look forward to supporting and helping you solve probably your biggest challenge in your life so far. Yes. How to solve your relationship issues. So we look forward to seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.